that'll conclude my news, dude. Still a little busier, but But yeah, this is all I got. And you covered most of mine, so.
Nice.
What you got for us, Wes?
All right. We lost another veteran actor, I think. So we're recording Tuesday night. We lost veteran actor Yaphet Kotto, passed away recently at the age of 81. I don't believe they released why he passed yet, but he was most notably known for his role in the original Alien as the engineer Parker aboard the Nostromo. He was also one of the villains in the Bond franchise, amongst many other roles. But yeah, it was a huge loss. I feel like 2021 we're losing a lot of people so far. Hopefully no more. But I know Chris Pollock wanted to make sure that I gave a shout out to Yaphet. So R.I.P. You will be missed.
Rest in peace.
We already talked about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre news, which is exciting. I'm really surprised that James forgot that Robert Pattinson's The Batman has finally wrapped production.
He did miss that.
I did.
I think it's been multiple times, or has it just been different things that have been done, like that finished?
No, they just had to stop and go, mainly due to COVID restrictions and different things, kind of messing up their shooting schedule. So it's finally done, which means that they're headed into the editing, and we're getting closer to seeing the final product. So very, very exciting stuff there too.
Probably a second trailer.
Matt Reeves said that to expect a trailer for DC Fandom this summer.
What?
I have two more pieces of news. This is pretty interesting. Emilio Estevez has stated that a Young Guns 3 is currently in development.
No way.
Yes. And with his upcoming Disney Plus revival of the Mighty Ducks, I think it's called Mighty Ducks Game Changers, it seems our old friend Emilio could be back in a big way. What do you guys think about this?
Oh, nice. That'd be cool. I'd like to see a majority of the old cast come back for that. That'd be really cool. Just have them pop in and out. Is it supposed to be a series or a film?
I believe it's a film. If it's called Young Guns 3, I think it would be a feature. But I guess Emilio himself said that he's constantly approached by fans saying, like, where have you been? When you're going to come back? Like, we're excited. We want you back on the big screen. It's been too long. And I mean, that's very true. He has a presence, you know what I mean? And it has been a pretty long time. He's been busy, in the director's chair doing stuff. So yeah, I'm on board with that. It'd be cool to get him back.
It'd be fun.
And then in my final piece of news, the Epic streaming service and Blumhouse have signed an agreement for 8 new films to stream exclusively for Epics.
Dang.
I think it's through Jason Blum's TV company that they're gonna produce all this stuff. So that makes me wonder: could they potentially be maybe working out a deal for Halloween Kills? To stream. That would make sense since they did the,
Yeah, that would make sense.
Right? Them releasing this and, although with LA's, I think the AMC LA theaters are have just started opening up again. Maybe we will get a theatrical release by October and they won't even have to think about that. But depends on where we're at, you know what I mean? Honestly.
Yeah. On more news, I think Andy Serkis said that he's also waiting for the theaters to get better for the Venom film, since it's basically, I think, done. Or I don't know if they're just waiting for grander audiences. Probably everyone's waiting for grander audiences,
Yeah.
And then Nolan was seen at a film or at a movie
in LA, right?
Yeah, still trying to support that people going, But
Pretty cool.
Spring break's coming. We got to play it safe.
And now it's time for the weekly recommendations.
All right, recommendations. What do you got for us, James?
Let's see. Well, I was actually watching 310 to Yuma the other day.
Oh, okay.
I really enjoyed that film. Christian Bale. Jesus, can't remember the other guy's name. Ben Foster, Russell Crowe. Definitely an awesome film to watch if you haven't seen. It's a Western. So if you're into Westerns, check it out. If you haven't already, if you're not, I still recommend that. It's definitely a really good film. I love, any type of Western. So it's really fun to watch. I think I watched that with my grandpa the other day. So it was really cool to watch it with him. He's from Texas, so he loves all the cowboy crap. And I think that's probably where I get it from. So,
Logan Lerman is the kid in that one, right?
Yes, he plays Christian Bale's son.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, check that out. Oh, and then another thing that I've just been getting into again is Hunters on Amazon Prime.
Hunters.
It's definitely a good watch. Have you seen that one, Tiny?
No, it sounds good though.
It's awesome. It's Al Pacino. The kid actor you just mentioned right now, Wes. I can't remember. Logan Lerman.
Yes.
Jesus, man. But definitely check it out. It takes place in the 70s, I do believe, in New York. Mainly in New York in the 70s. And they're hunting, a group of individuals are hunting Nazis that are on the run, that are hiding amongst the normal people. And, you find out they're in NASA, working for the government, things like that, which is actually true. Some of that stuff is actually true. But check it out. It's Amazon Prime. Really interesting.
Very nice.
I go next. Still weebing out. Really haven't watched anything too new. Still waiting for some releases to come out. But I've been watching things from my past, and basically something from Toonami, which was One Piece. I've been watching One Piece, and it's good to watch these animes again because I get to watch them without fucking waiting for commercials and not so late at night like how it was back in the days. But I've been watching One Piece. It's basically about a Monkey D. Luffy who his quest is aimed to be Pirate King and find the One Piece, which is we don't know. It's just a guy who left everything that life has to offer is at the One Piece, and that's what he has to strive for. And it's a pretty interesting show. It's fucking long as hell, but I'm glad to grind it out right now. I'm not done, but I've still got a long way to go. So check out One Piece out there on Hulu, and look out for Hulu. They got probably the best anime selection probably out of most streaming sites. So yeah, look out and pay attention to some Hulu animes. And that's all I have. I didn't really watch anything too new yet. I've been planning for my trip, so
awesome.
Yeah.
I have 4, 3 of which are going to be for Chris wanted me to throw them out for Yafet. So the first one is, of course, the original Alien. Great film. Great. What would you say this is? Like sci-fi survival horror film? Yeah. Definitely awesome. Check that out. I'm sure everybody has seen it, but give it a rewatch. Parker's really good in it. Along with Midnight Run, where Yafet plays a great kind of bad guy towards Robert De Niro. Pretty good one, Midnight Run. And then for a TV rec, Homicide, Life on the Street. Check that out. And then for me, I have one concrete film that I've been able to see since our last episode, and it's an Apple TV original or Apple TV Plus, whatever it's called. Cherry by the Russo brothers, starring Tom Holland, man, this is one drug-fueled, crazy bananas movie, man. Especially because it's starring Tom Holland. I don't know how he got away with this, with being under contract with Disney, but goddamn, it's a good movie. Check it out. If you don't have the Apple TV Plus, maybe if they're offering a free trial, do that and watch it that way. So worth it. It's over 2 hours long, so it's a crazy wild ride. It reminded me a lot of, it's like I don't know, like almost like Point Break meets Train Spotting in a lot of ways.
Oh wow!
Yeah, Cherry. It's very, very intense, and just like you said, James, Tom Holland is really showing some great acting chops, and that he's not just Spider-Man. So it makes me even more excited for Uncharted, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. He looks like he's ready to branch out of Spider-Man, to be honest.
Yeah. Everybody at home, and you guys too, check out Cherry whenever you get the chance, because it's well worth the ride.
Yeah, it looks very strong movie.
Most definitely. And that'll move us into my movie focus of the week.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now for the movie focus of the week.
I wanted to put a disclaimer on this that we're probably going to shit all over this movie right now. So sorry if any fans out there get offended, especially Atlas, who seems to have a very big attachment to this film. I'm sorry, buddy. But we got to do what we got to do. Hopefully you'll listen anyways. But so we're talking about 94's Street Fighter. It runs at 1 hour and 42 minutes. It's an action adventure. It's rated PG-13, and it's got a impressively low 10% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, buddy.
Ice is broken.
Written and directed by Steven Souza, starring Jean-Claude Van Damme, the late Raul Julia, Byron Mann, Damian Chapa, Kylie Minogue, Ming-Na Wen, and Wes Studi. The film focuses on Colonel Guile, who is actively trying to stop the vicious dictator M. Bison from killing a group of hostages, as well as creating a line of genetically enhanced super soldiers so that he can slowly take over the entire world. Although Street Fighter was a box office success at the time of its release, this was most likely due to the sheer popularity of the cast and video game franchise, as video game adaptations had not really become a normality as of yet. With the live-action Super Mario Bros. Having come out just a year prior, Capcom wanted to do something that would be better received. Unfortunately, this, as we all know, was not the case. Steven Souza made his ill-fated directorial debut with this film, but it's important to note that he had both written and co-written some pretty significant action films in his past, such as Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Running Man, and Die Hard 1 and 2. One of the few things that went right with the film would be some of its casting, with the film sticking largely to the source material. However, the film takes a bizarre turn in that it tries way too hard to make the characters we love have basic daytime jobs, some of which are truly unlikable. For example, Chun-Li is a reporter, while E. Honda and Balrog are reduced to her crew. Or Ken and Ryu being a couple of 2-bit gun salesmen. Not to mention casting the cocaine-fueled Van Damme as the infamous Guile, who is missing his massive flat top and sports a thick Belgium accent. However, some standouts in the film would be Cammy, Vega, Zangief, and of course Raul Julia as the Take No Prisoners M. Bison, who was simultaneously fighting cancer at the same time of production. Julia seems to be one of the few actors who knows what movie they're in, going over the top into exploitation film territory and chewing the scenery in such a way only that he could. The Street Fighter video game franchise had very skeletal story arcs to begin with, which should have left plenty of room for growth and creativity in the writing room, but it seems the crew never bothered to check the source material or forgot that their film was even called Street Fighter, as there is very little fighting involved in the plot at all. And what is there makes the choreography from Netflix's Iron Fist Season 1 look amazing. If you catch my